over this, right? We had aggressive buyers here, aggressive buyers fail, aggressive buyers fail. Valid short, way below the daily opening price, could have avoided taking the loss. The lesson here, right? This was the short, so took a small loss over here. We're way below the daily opening price. So this means that the low of the day is anticipated, right? If we're way below the daily opening price, the low of the day is anticipated, right? So selling near the low of the day, or just generally selling way below the daily opening price, isn't necessarily the best thing to do. Now the long basically came because supply switched to demand, right? So at the start of the session, 9:30 to about 10 a.m. Eastern, a lot of aggressive buyers over here failed. So we had sellers in control. Sellers were in control. It was a supply zone. Supply means sellers are in control. Now at a demand zone, the opposite happens. So when we break above the key level, this supply then starts to become a demand. And the way you know it's a demand is by looking at this, right? So aggressive buyers fail, it's a supply zone. Now, if we break above this area, we see supply starting to fail, i.e. demand is kicking in, buyers are kicking in. So the final thing I want to leave you with is understanding aggressive sellers. When they fail to break below a zone, these aggressive sellers will be absorbed, right? So when you see aggressive sellers, right, it's like support and resistance, right? This is a true support. It's a support. It's like a ceiling because you see a lot of selling pressure, aggressive sellers, but you don't see any follow through. So imagine you have a ceiling like this, right? And you see a ton of aggressive sellers, right? If this level doesn't break, it shows you it's a strong area of demand, strong area of support. It shows you it's a strong fair value gap, right? We've decoded the fair value gap to understand exactly who is in control between the buyers and the sellers.